Deputy who shot and killed a man Friday night. He says body camera video shows that man trying to grab the deputy's taser. Robert Lowe has more now, and I want to warn you, you may find the video you're about to see very disturbing.
Shot fire, shot fire. Stop. Stay down here. I know, I didn't want to.
Newly released body camera footage details the moments leading up to a deputy shooting and killing a man in Seville. Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood says the video justifies the deputy's action to fire at Emmanuel Alcaceres.
How many times did he say, stop resisting and put your hands behind your back? Stop resisting and put your hands behind your back.
Get your hands behind your back now. Put them behind your back. I don't care if you shoot me. Okay. Okay. That's the last thing I want to do. You shoot me.
His response is, I'm not leaving this porch, and you're going to have to kill me.
Investigators say they were responding to a domestic violence call at this home on North US 17 just after 7:30 Friday night.
She would have been a homicide victim. She is yelling in Spanish about she constantly gets beat.
While trying to intervene, the deputy's lapel cam shows the 29-year-old suspect lunge at his wife. The deputy then tases Alcaceres. Despite telling the man multiple times to put his hands behind his back,
Stop. All right.
Alcaceres refuses to listen.
He fires the probes and he hits him in the small of his back, and he cycles it 5 times.
Sheriff Chitwood says Alcaceres grabbed the deputy's taser, forcing his officer to fire at the suspect. When paramedics arrived, they pronounced Alcaceres dead.
This is a tragic incident all the way around. You have children who grew up in a home clearly with domestic violence, and then they watch the father figure get killed by the police. Tell me what good comes out of that? Nothing.
And that was Robert Lowe reporting.